Okay, so I have to tell you, I'm a huge fan of yours. Look, I'm not telling. A lot of people say from Martin, blah 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 blah. Like I'm gonna take you all the way back to Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay, I'm 15.
Okay. And I think I was around that age too, singing the songs and everything.
Wow.
We were just singing some of those songs at work the other day.
Wow.
And talking about you.
We didn't know what we had then. You know, that Little Shop of Horrors came out during a time where it wasn't received. When it first came out in the box office, it wasn't a huge hit. And it was just that slow burn. And to see literally like 30, damn near 30, 30 something years. I'm not great at math, but I was 15 when I did it. I'm 46 now. Do the math. For people to still enjoy it, that we're very happy about that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I loved you in that. So yeah, so just seeing your career grow and all the stuff that you do, because you on Everybody Hates Chris was hilarious to me. So okay, so tell me about your character on Survivor's Remorse.
Well, Cassie she's a pisser. That's the best way I could do it. She's she is that black woman that has had her trials and tribulations in life, and she wants to make sure that her children does not or did not go through the same things that she did. And now you have a son, her son, that has been thrusted into a world that is unknown to all of them. So them as a family unit have to figure it out. So we're kind of the fish out of the water kind of thing. But in this third season of Survivor's Remorse, we're going to delve a little deeper into each of our characters and the struggles and the triumphs and the trials. But life is about how you move through it and how do you navigate through life. So this third season, you're going to see a lot of navigation. That's the best way that I could put it because, Chuck is going through therapy. Cassie finds love. Of course, the family as a unit, we have to deal with Uncle Julius getting into the car accident. So there are a lot of amazing things in store this season.
And I love how excited you are about it. I see that. Because she's different than most of the other characters that you get to play.
Yes, because I think with Cassie, because I'm older now, when I did Everybody Hates Chris, see, I'm mixing everything up. When I did Everybody Hates Chris, my daughter was only 2 going on 3. So I wasn't a full mother yet. Like, I didn't have a lot of experience being a mom. So I had to invoke my mom, my grandmother, and my aunt into Rochelle. But Cassie, she's on me. Yeah, and I take elements of my friends that are mothers of basketball players as well, but I always invoke a little bit of myself into each of my roles in order for it to be a little more realistic. But Cassie is, when I auditioned, I read the script, and I wanted that role.
You got it. So do you have what's your next project coming up? Because I know, because you're always busy.
I think I'm doing the Triumph Awards again.
Awesome.
So that's going to be fun. I really had a great time doing the Triumph Awards. I have some things in the works that I can't talk about because we're still in negotiations, so. Yeah, right. You won't tell nobody this shit is running like 5 times a minute. No, but no, there's some great things up the pike, and I'm actually performing with my band No Pressure as well. Ooh. Yeah, and then I'm closing on a deal right now. I want to say it, but I can't. But let's just say MTV. Okay, that's what I'm gonna leave it.
Ooh. Okay. So you're performing with your band Pressure. So that's no pressure, which is awesome because I was going to ask you about singing because you have a killer voice.
Well, I take the blame for not being an artist, a recording artist, only because I have not given it 200% of my time. Every time I get work and I'm able to make some good money, I'm out. But because I'm still able to, express my creativity and my writing skills and my singing skills through my band, hopefully you'll see us in a city near you. Where you live?
I live in North Carolina.
We might do something in North Carolina. We have to go to North Carolina. I like North Carolina.
In North Carolina, we got Cam Newton and all that, Panther Pride.
I love Cam Newton. I think he's my boyfriend in my head. Okay, I digress. That's okay. I know I'm old enough to be his grandmother, but God, I love that man. Hi, Cam Newton. Okay.
Well,
and this, yeah, hi, Cam.
Well, he's just young enough to be your son, so. If you
Mommy's here, Cam. Mommy is here.
If you started early, I'm just saying, because, you can always be like, hey, babe. I mean, not that I had thought about that. I'm just saying.
How old is he? Isn't he? How old is Kim?
He's like 26, 27.
Yeah, I'm old enough to be his mother,
If you
but
started early. not necessarily.
yeah, I'm a panther. Fuck a cougar.
Right.
Panther.
Well, thank you for spending a few minutes with us, and you take care, okay?
Thank you for having me.
And
God
all the
bless you.
blessings for all of your
Thank
hard
you.
work.
I receive it.
Amen.